Breaking news: drug trafficking. My life is at risk. In Kuje prison, Abba Kyari cries out, "Release me now, or more will follow." Hello, my wonderful people. We brought you up to speed that Abba Kyari told Nigerians that he was the reason why what happened at the Kaduna, the Kaduna Abuja train happened. That is because, the government have decided to hold him. But should I give you a little on that? That whole drug thing, to a large extent, Femi Falana told us that is a setup because the extradition case against him from the US, the only way he will not be extradited is if there are viable evidence that he's facing criminal or some certain kind of, crime in his own country. It's only on that case and, ground that he will not be extradited. And so he fell for the whole thing. And he, decided to, join so that and do the drug thing so that he will not be extradited. And why he's in prison now, he does not eat the prison food. His wife is the one who is cooking for him. Now he wants to get out of prison, that his life is in danger. Let's get all the details. Drug trafficking. My life is in danger, is at risk in Kuje prison. Abba Kyari cries out to court. Abba Kyari, former head of intelligence response team, IRT of the police, has alleged a threat to his life in the Kuje correction facility. Kyari lamented that he's not safe sharing the same correction facilities with criminals. Like say not be criminal. Say not be criminal, the rest be criminal. Welcome. Human being as it were. The suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP, disclosed this while urging an Abuja Federal High Court to review his bail application, initially rejected. Kyari's remark was contained in a document presented to the Abuja Federal High Court by his lawyer, Jumin. The document read partially. At the center, the applicant who were head and deputy head of the intelligence response team of the Nigerian police force met stiff resistance, attack and open threat to the lives of applicants by serious crime gang who have planned to have him eliminated because he busted them while he was out as a police cop. There is no correction center that the criminal have not arrested any criminal before. But when I was the IRT, under the leadership of which I was the head. Of the foremost, my constitutional and statutory duty as police officer cannot be found in high like-mindedness threats to life and applicants. In March, the court had ordered that Kyari be remanded in Kuje Correction Center pending the conclusion of his case. He was arrested by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, on February the 12th and was arraigned on March the 7th over allegations of drug trafficking. Kyari has since been in prison and is asking right now that the courts do release him, sends release upon him so that he can be free, because he will not allow this to go on anymore as his life is currently in danger. It says he must be free immediately because those he has apprehended before, those people are now after his life and want to get him out of the way. So these are part of the things going on. Abba Kyari has said to the court that they must release him. He must be released because his life is in danger, and the people he has arrested before are chasing him. They promise that he will see, he will not get the best of life if he wants to stay in prison. Of course, nobody in prison has the best of life. So he says he must be freed. Remember that the court has reminded him and has said he has to still be in prison pending the time his court case will be determined. All these are part of the things that are ongoing now, and Abba Kyari has to really sincerely, truly, face the consequences of the actions that he has started. So these are some of the things happening now. He has pleaded with the courts that they should free him. Said the court must free him because criminal that he cannot stay anymore with criminals. Criminals in the same prison with him threat to his life. They've promised that he'll be taken out if he continues in the same vein, in the same light. And, while he was free police corp, he dealt with them, he did a lot of things, and right now he has to, they want to also deal with him. So on this ground, he's asking that the court set him free. But how is that a yardstick for his freedom? He's not the only person. There are many of them, okay? So many people as well who have been in police custody or, courts, and have had a lot of. So what do you want to say? What do you really want to say? You are not the only person. A lot of people in prison today, they also have people who are after them. You committed a crime, you have not admitted, and you are not remorseful, admitted, and apologize for the consequences of the lives that you have devastated. And now you want to be free. You want your own life to be preserved. Why others you put in prison? Some did not really commit the offense. Some's offense are not even as much as your offense, yet you want to be free. You see Nigeria, and now that he has started this whole thing, gradually, you will discover that this Abba Kyari's case will fade out. Gradually, systematically. Okay, subtly. You'll just discover that Abba Kyari's case is just fading out gradually. These are some of the things they do. Real criminals are not even in prison. The people who have not committed any crime are the ones going through, criminal act, going through consequences of actions that do not demerit, that do not, equate the crime they have committed. There are some crime people commit, and when they're in prison for such a crime, you understand that it is what they are going through. But some other persons, take for instance, a man was in prison for 2 years. Do you know what he did? He abused a policeman. And because he had nobody to speak for him, they sent him to prison in this country. If that is not oppression, I don't know what else is. If that is not oppression, I don't know what else is. And there are some other many innocent people wallowing in prison cell in despair today. Why? There is no justice system in the country that even avail them free lawyer for them to be able to make consultations and someone that will speak for them and will mean them well in respect of everything that is going on. So there are real, issues going on in the country. Oppression being part of the pack and packages of what is keeping people down. Abba Kyari wants to be free. Ooh, well done, Abba Kyari. He wants to be free. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Leave us a comment. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.